everybody, we are back with another review, and today we're going to be going through my top 12, my top 12 Zanini box pins from 2020. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. We have all of our waves laid out here that we have received from Zanini box. We also have the two specialty waves that they dropped throughout the year, which was the Dogs wave, and we also had the retro and current game controller wave as well. And then we also have our months laid out here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, all 12 months. The months for Zanini box run from December to November, because the December box is usually January, and then the November box at the end of the year is usually the December box, the last one. So we just got our December box in, which is right over here. And like I said, we have the first one, which was the January one, all the way to our December one. I know it's kind of dropped a little bit, like a month behind, but this is how I was able to lay it out. So we have our months here. What I'm basically going to do is going to go through each month and tell you which one was my favorite one from each one, and kind of show you each, or kind of like a review of each each wave that they had ended up dropping. So let's check out what we got here. First off, we had the January one, which had Destro. We had Mario, which is a really cool one. I ended up getting another one of these from Mama J. We had Santa Claus. We have Superman, and we also have what the heck is his name? Kylo Ren. Yeah, Kylo Ren. VR Troopers was for February. We also had He-Man from Masters of the Universe. We have Sonic. We have Wonder Woman and Darth Vader. Now, as you can see kind of here, there's some of these that have similar borders. That's because they kind of do these in similar waves. So like you can see the Justice League one right here all has these similar emblem type fashions, which you also have Hawk Girl down here and then Plastic Man over here. Those are all the DC ones, but you can see how he dropped the Justice League wave right here through the months of January, February, March, April, May, and June. And then also down here you can see the Avengers wave, which we have Iron Man to Hawkeye, and that's going to be the 6th there. We have Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, and Hawkeye, which is really cool. And then you can also see over here, we have a nice Star Wars wave as well. Again, not like a congruent group, but definitely a mix of characters that have been dropped recently, because we have like old school characters like Yoda, Darth Vader, and we have new school characters like Kylo Ren, BB-8, you got the Child, and you have Rey. So it's kind of like a little bit of a mix on the Star Wars one. But we also have some Star Wars ones peppered in up here, where you can also see along in these lines, we see the Stormtrooper, we have Darth Maul, and then we also have some G.I. Joe ones peppered in down here and also up here, because they did do a G.I. Joe wave in 2019. So it's kind of a bit of a mix, but some of the ones he does do in a continuous lines, like the Justice League ones and the Avengers ones. He called them previously collecting the set, which is basically keeping the collection complete. So moving on, we ended up doing March. We got Gizmo. We have Naruto, somebody from Naruto. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. We got Martian Manhunter, BB-8 again. We got the Child, which is a really cool one. We got the Flash, Raiden, Fred Flintstone, Heisenberg. So Doc Brown, Tasmanian Devil, Kratos from God of War. You got Green Lantern. You got Rey, Classic Yoda, Batman. You got Master Chief. You got the Dungeon Master from Dungeons and Dragons. You got the T-800. Arnold Schwarzenegger character, basically the Terminator. You got the Hellraiser pin there. You got Garfield, Duke Nukem, name slips me, Iron Man, Captain America, Stormtrooper, Gears of War, Johnny Bravo. You got E.T., RoboCop, Homer Simpson, Grand Theft Auto, Hawk Girl, Hulk, Black Widow. Name escapes me again, not a big G.I. Joe person. You got the Fallout Vault Boy. You got Mike Wazowski. You got Beetlejuice, V for Vendetta, Freakazoid, Cyberpunk 2077, Darth Maul. You got Thor, Hawkeye, Plastic Man, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Papa Smurf, and the Back to the Future logo. So huge mix of pins for sure. Some logos, you got some actual characters from the actual game itself. So let's go through the months, and I'll tell you which one out of each month was my favorite going along the way. First one coming out straight out the gate is going to be January, and that one, that one is definitely going to be Mario. Check out Mario. That one is awesome. Loved that pin drop. Would love to see some more Mario or some more Nintendo ones. Maybe some Zelda ones, maybe Breath of the Wild pins. That would be dope. But Mario definitely would be my top one, I'd say, for the month of January. Let's move on to February. February is going to be a bit of a tough one because there's 3 in here that I definitely do dig, which is going to be the He-Man, the Sonic, and the Darth Vader. But I'm going to have to say the winner for me on this one is definitely going to be the Sonic the Hedgehog. Check that one out right there. As you can tell, we picked the first 2 were going to be Sonic and Mario. Love that. Love the way it looks just like the classic Sonic logo. Let's move on here to March. March is going to have Gizmo, Naruto. We got Tomb Raider over here, Martian Manhunter, and BB-8. This one for me personally is going to be Gizmo from the Retro Movies line that he did. So we got Gizmo there. That one is probably one of my favorite pins that he dropped. Well, besides another one that we haven't talked about yet, but definitely one of my favorite pins that he has dropped. The craftsmanship on that one is superb. Next month, let's hop on to the month of April, which we have Heisenberg, Fred Flintstone, we got Raiden, we got Flash, and Baby Yoda. I'm going to go with Heisenberg on this one. Baby Yoda was a close second, and then along with Fred Flintstone, but we got Heisenberg right there. Likeness to him is great. You got the blue crystals behind him. You got the jumper right there from when he was doing the Vamonos Pest, if you would. Next, we have the month of May. So we have a Doc Brown, Tasmanian Devil, we have Kratos, Green Lantern, and Rey. This one is going to be pretty easy for me. This one's definitely going to be Kratos from God of War. Let's check that one out. That is pretty sweet likeness to Kratos there. He did the beard really good. You got the leather done right, and the mark on the face. That is awesome. So right now we are moving right along. Let's go on in here to June. June, we got the T-800, we got the Dungeon Master, we got Master Chief, Batman, and Classic Yoda. For this one, I'm going to have to pick the Classic Yoda on that from the Star Wars wave. Check that out. There is Master Yoda right there. That is awesome. That was cool that we got Yoda and we got the child in one year. That's awesome. Next wave, we got the Hellraiser, Garfield, the Duke Nukem, name escapes me, G.I. Joe, which we can call it the G.I. Joe figure from that one. We got Iron Man, and this one is going to be an easy one for me. It's definitely going to be Duke Nukem, because Duke Nukem, look at that. Duke Nukem is done. They did Duke Nukem right on this one. That is awesome. Great job on this one, Pedro. This was one of my favorites for sure. This one and another one are going to be like my top 2 pins of all time, but I'm going to share those in just a second. So next we got the E.T. Johnny Bravo, we got Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War, we got the Stormtrooper, and we got Captain America. This one's going to be a little bit of a toss-up between the Stormtrooper and the Marcus Phoenix, but Marcus Phoenix is going to take the cake from Gears of War. Check out that stylized nature from that pin. That is awesome. That is awesome. Definitely a fave. Definitely digging a lot of the game ones that he has dropped. The next wave we got is RoboCop, Homer Simpson, Grand Theft Auto, Hawkgirl, and the Hulk. This one's an easy one. Hulk all the way. Check out that. It's just a bust from Hulk, and that is awesome. But this one was probably one of the hardest ways because RoboCop and Homer. I mean, the GTA 5 logo is really sick. Check out the V on that. I mean, he did a real good job with that, the likeness on that. So anyway, we got the last 3, the final 3, the last quarter, if you would, for the year. We got Beetlejuice, Mike Wazowski. We got the Fallout Vault Boy. We have another G.I. Joe one. We got the Black Widow. So for this one, pretty easy for me because there's not many in this one that I particularly like, but the Beetlejuice is definitely going to win the cake on that one. Check that out. There is that Michael Keaton Beetlejuice, but actually more so looks like the cartoon Beetlejuice from the 90s, but still needless to say it was the Tim Burton experience, if you would. So moving on to last month's one, we have the V for Vendetta one. We have the Freakazoid, the Cyberpunk 2077, we have the Darth Maul, and we have the Thor. For this one, again, I'm going to have to go with my gut and go with the gamer one, and this one is going to be the Cyberpunk 2077 pin. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit long. I believe this one had 2. Yeah, this one had two prongs on the bottom of that one, but that is the logo to Cyberpunk 2077. Definitely excited to grab this game. It's going to be coming out here soon. Keanu Reeves stars in that one, so that's going to be pretty dope to play that game. Last month, we got this month. My favorite pin from this month that they just dropped. I'm about to tell you, it's going to be the Back to the Future one. I love that logo. I love the way they did it. And look at that. It looks awesome. They did a nice fade on that. They did the bars to separate it, to do that nice color fade to the yellow, to the orange, to the red. That's awesome. So that is definitely a great lineup right there of pins. Now, the pins that we ended up picking up here, we got Mario, we have Sonic, we have Gizmo, we have Heisenberg, we have Kratos, We have Yoda, we have a Duke Nukem, we have Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War, Hulk from the Avengers, Beetlejuice from the Tim Burton movie, Cyberpunk or the Tim Burton cartoon, Cyberpunk 2077 from the upcoming release, and then Back to the Future from the movie The Logo. So this is my top 12 pins for 2020. And if you hung out this long, I'm going to have to let you know which one was my favorite basic pin of all time that Zanini has dropped. Not only that, I'm going to do a little giveaway here. I'm going to make a little mystery bag up here with some of these pins, and one of you people are going to win it. Thank you for sticking out for this whole video and paying attention to what I ended up going through here today. So we'll get a little reward for you for doing that. We'll do the giveaway, but first let's go into what's my favorite pin of all time. Now, my favorite pin of all time is going to be a cross tie, but it's definitely going to be leading out with the Doom guy. So we got the Doom Marine right there. This is probably my favorite pin of all time that he has dropped. Love the Doom ones. And then I have to say my second favorite one is definitely going to be the Duke Nukem. So it's going to be like a toss-up between these two, but the Doom Slayer definitely pulls it out, the Doom Marine. Favorite pin of all time, definitely. That's why I put that on there. I believe that was the month before this one. So I believe this was either the November or the October one of 2019, but I'd say of all time, that's definitely my favorite pin. So all you're gonna have to do is drop down in the comment section below hashtag Zanini. I'll leave a pinned comment down there for you, for anybody who's stuck out to the end of this video. And all you gotta do is drop hashtag Zanini, and in a week I'll do a drawing for the little mystery pin bag, and I'll put together some of these pins for you. I'm not gonna keep all of them. I just kept them all around for the year because I want to do a year-end review of them. So, you know, I'm going to have, some people have called a few of these, but whatever's left, I'll put together a nice little mystery bag for you. So again, hashtag Zanini, drop it down in the comments below, and in a week from today of dropping this video, I will do the drawing. So check the pinned comment if you want to know how to spell Zanini. And again, go check out the links down in the description. Grab yourself a plan. Use code Gentleman, save yourself some money. And again, he has an eBay store down there where he's going to be doing all of his previous designs, so go check those out as well. If you're looking to pick up some previous pins that you saw me review here, if you thought some of these were cool, you want to pick some of them up, go check out his eBay store. Again, the link is going to be down in the description below, and go check the pin comment out and drop yourself a hashtag down there to win yourself a little pin bag. So let me know which one was your favorites from this particular wave of 2020 pins from Zanini Box. You see me do these each month, so let me know which one were your favorites all along the way. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do reviews every single day, so look out for that. Have a great rest of your day.